Liam, great to be back and see some fans in the ground, over 1,000 in today. That's the first pleasing thing, but the performance, we've been beaten 2-0, but you can't help but be pleased with that.
Yeah, I think the performance and all that is secondary. I think it is a day for getting the fans back in, actually going round. It's nice to me mingling. Actually nice to mingle with the players, because you haven't really had that. So, yeah, it felt like the old times. Really appreciate Critch and Ben bringing Blackpool again. It's always a brilliant occasion. Obviously they've had a fantastic season, getting promoted, and I'm sure they'll do very, very well in the Championship. So two really strong 45-minute sides. So we were tested.
It's the first workout of the season, isn't it? It's been difficult getting the lads together, like you say. It must be hard to bring them in and play a football match.
Well, I think if you look, there was 6 players who played. Was it 5 or 6 played 90 minutes? And we haven't had a game. Obviously our last game was in Turkey in January. So 7 months without football, and to come out and actually the ones who've got through 90 minutes, it's fair. Every credit to them. You know what I mean? We didn't want to turn in a lottery, bringing all trialists and whatever, and try and work where we are. And I'm pleased with what we've got up to now.
You must be pleased, because I know a few seasons we end up with 10, 11, 12 trialists, don't we? But we only had a couple today, and that must be great to think that you've almost got your squad ready already.
Yeah, well, I think, listen, if you haven't got it in place and you've had 7 months to prepare, there's something really wrong with you. Yeah, we are, again, we are going to be light, we are 100% light on numbers, but, things will be tight where we are, and, so for what we've got, with what I couldn't be happier.
Yeah. I know you don't like singling out players, so I'm going to do it for you, but you must be first half performance from the new lad in centre of midfield with Charlie Munro. I thought he was exceptional. What did you think?
Well, I've said to lots of people, technically he's very, very good. He's going to find the level will be a jump. I said, but he's a man, he's 25, he's not a kid. I said, he's someone who's been on the radar for a long time. We were instrumental in putting him to Warrington the year before, probably because it wouldn't have been fair to bring him in and not play, but you're at the likes of Morgs and people like that here. So, but he's been in with us since December. So you'd actually forget that's his first game. But yeah, I'm sure he'll go on to be a really good, popular signing for the club.
Yeah, and as the people going out at the end of the game, they were asking who trialist B was. I'm sure he's quite a standout player, wasn't he? He had a good cameo little performance in that second half, didn't he?
Yeah, trialist B's got lovely hair, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? Indeed. I thought you liked his hair. Yeah. But any chance that some of these trialists could be joining us? Is it something you can tell us at this stage?
Yeah, obviously Josh Amani signed today, so that's been sort of like kicked off from Monday, which is great. Josh is someone I've obviously seen an awful lot of football all the way through. He was in the same youth team as Niall.
Was he? Yeah.
So I know his mum and dad, and you've seen him develop. He's done great for Marine. Marine done great for him. But he's obviously had a burning desire to step up. Don't think he was able to get himself a full-time club, so that was the case. He's still jumping up 2 levels from Marine's League to the Conference North. So if he's got the ambition, he wants to go and play in the Football League. Well, it's been a good stride for him.
Yeah. It must be glad to get that over the line, because it's been protracted and gone on and on and on. We're finally able to announce it today, weren't we?
Well, it went on, whereas in the lockdown he did come and train with us.
Right. Yeah.
I said, and then after that, I think there was other options and other avenues that he potentially came. But really, I think that it become clear on Monday that from Monday it was okay. Well, I'll come and self out.
Brilliant.
So surprised, but pleased. I know, I think the one ball from the set play where Jordan Archer should score, he brings that with abundance. Really good technical ability, good delivery. He'll score goals from midfield, and he showed a few flashes there in the second half. He said, good. It's going to be good.
Yeah. I think overall we can't help but be happy with that, and it's never nice to have a defeat, but against a Championship side and to put on that performance, I was certainly purring at the end. I thought some great football.
Yeah, again, I said we have got some good technical players. As much as you say, we've got really good quality in the wide areas. I think we've got good competition, even though it's very small, the squad. There's good competition. If you ask me, well, if the first game of the season was tomorrow, what would it be? Cameron Mason being goal.
Yeah. I was going to ask you what your starting 11, but I knew you would give that away. But we talked about Cameron there. Some good saves and good technical placement, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's experienced. As I said, he's been right up there with the best keepers in our league for but the last few years. So
Yeah.
you know, I've said numerous times, we couldn't believe he'd become available,
Yeah.
and when he did, you know, you tried to try and entice him to come to Southport. I said he lives in Rochdale. It is a little bit of a trek, but you know, gradually he stuck in there and finally got him, which is brilliant for us and brilliant for the football club.
Yeah. Well, that's the first of 8 pre-season games and hopefully 42 games in the league season this season.
Not to mention FA Trophy and FA Cup, eh?
Yeah. FA Trophy run this season, Liam?
You're speaking to the wrong man on that one.
We'll get it one day.
We'll get it.
Okay.
So.
Thanks very much, Liam.
Alright, thanks.